When your soul and ego have been integrated together, where they're now working in harmony, everything starts to change. And the reason why things start to change is because for most of our lives, what we have been pursuing, who we have been trying to become, is not for you fully. It has been something that we have been trying to appease, trying to fulfill by other people's metrics, other standards. And when you go about that for a long, long time, you will experience a moment in your life where it takes the utmost amount of energy to do the most basic things in your life. Simple things become exhausting. Things start to matter less and less, but not in a good way, in a nihilistic way. Purpose fades. The presentation that we've been putting on just starts to not matter anymore. And you get tired of carrying it. And all you want to do is just say, screw it. But it's at that moment that beautiful things are going to happen. Because it's that moment that there can be a shift that you can take advantage of. And how do you take advantage of a shift, a moment to actually now integrate yourself with your soul and ego to now move forward in life with a more holistic experience where all of you is involved? You're not no longer just taking in information from other people and just blindly following. You are now listening to that inner soul, spirit, that realm that calls upon you to do particular things, gives you intuitions that we've been ignoring and casting aside and thinking they're just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But it is signaling things to you. And when you get an alignment of a healthy ego and a healthy soul, everything opens up. But it requires you for a moment in time to abandon everything that you think you have to be. You have to put it down to know if that's really what you want to pick up. You have to rest. Drop what you think you have to be, who other people are expecting you to be. As I just told one of my clients that just got off a video call with, take a vacation, an internal vacation. Give yourself a week, give yourself 2 weeks to just let it go and see how you feel and rest and sit within that discomfort for a little bit. Because you'd be surprised that if you put it down and you back away from it for a little while, you might come back after a week and say, you know what? I don't think that's what I want anymore. I think I was just doing this out of autopilot, which happens as well. We do it for so long that we just don't even know we're doing it anymore. We're just part of habit. It goes into the unconscious. We don't know what we don't know. But allowing yourself to be that nobody, to give yourself that break, to then reconnect with your soul and try to understand, what is it trying to communicate with you? What is it trying to convey and guide you towards? You have that relationship, rekindle it, and you can do it through many ways. One way you can do it is through the artistic realm. Because when you're a child, because the soul embodies a somewhat inner child, a wounded child, however, when you're at that age, you are very present. You're in the moment, you're just experiencing life. There's not much thought going on. But you experience things with your hands, and you experience things with your imagination manifesting into the world. And so you can do that through paint, through sculpture, through dance. You can do it through play. Maybe if you have cousins, maybe you have children, maybe you have buddies you want to hang out with and just play. No, don't have an objective in mind. Don't have a goal in mind, an outcome that you have to come out of this looking good, looking smart. That you just show your cards and play and enjoy and feel the moment. You can do it by being strange. And by strange, I mean absurdity, being goofy. That's my thing. For me, being goofy and silly is how I manifest the inner child. Being silly with my daughter, making stupid jokes with my wife, and letting that just flow. Reigniting that spirit. You can feel it spark as you do it. Try it through play. Try it through art. Try it through absurdity. Allow yourself to feel it. Bring it to the foreground. If you do it long enough, you're going to wonder where this person was all along. And no longer feeling like you're going about life almost like you're a hologram watching your body move and gesture, and you're just looking at him and going, that's just a performer. But the performer is there to help and protect you. It's a form of protection. We can never judge, never criticize. You can constructively have conversations and say we should do X, Y, and Z next time. Maybe let's try this out. But from a place of love and empathy and strong, good, healthy, masculine encouragement. Not through anger, revenge, bitterness. That is not going to help. That is only going to shelter you. It's only going to tighten you up. Put it down. Experience a vacation, an inner world vacation for a week, 2 weeks. Allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to be in the moment as much as possible. It's practiced. You can practice it. And I know sometimes thoughts can be so encapsulated, they can really grip you. And it also obviously depends on the severity of your traumas. And I don't want to make it sound like it's simple. It may not be simple for you, but it's something you can practice. Put in just a little bit every day. It'll compound over time. It doesn't happen overnight. And I know this is probably something that doesn't sound good from a marketing perspective. But the method that I worked on myself and the method I teach to my clients, it's not a quick fix. It won't happen overnight. It won't happen in 1 month. Because you can't. You might have struggles that are deep. Areas of your memories you don't look at anymore. And it takes time to unpack that. It takes time to go through the grieving process, the denial, and then the acceptance. And there's a whole process to it. But I'm under the strong belief that a little bit, consistent work, every single day, with curiosity and adventure as your foundation, to explore, you're going to get to a point, 6 months, 1 year, and all of a sudden you're feeling that gear really start to shift, and you feel more vitality. You feel more in harmony with your ego and soul. And the way you can sort of interpret if that's the case and that's happening is that you are feeling way more stable across the board. Less things shake you. You feel less impulsive. You feel more in control in a healthy way, not in a tyrannical way. And when you get back from that vacation, you give yourself that break, it'll give you some insight. The integration of the ego and soul. If there's anything you can pursue in your life, it is the integration of ego and soul. Because everything after that is just compliments. Just compliments.